Thank you, Dr. Kausalendra ji. Most respected Professor S.R. Bhatt, my teacher also. He has been very close to my respected teacher, Professor Mahesh Tiwari. I also regard him just equivalent to my teacher, Professor Mahesh Tiwari. So the respected Paiya Lokawadi Nagla, Dr. Riya Sharma, Sri Pranav Khullar ji, and Jasveer Chawla ji. It gives immense pleasure to get associated with this webinar on the very burning topic on Mahakaruna. So it gives immense pleasure that Mr. S.R. Bhatt, my teacher, has selected this topic in this COVID-19 very burning situation of the present time. So I am very much thankful to him also for giving me an opportunity to get associated with this international webinar.
Thank you.
I am going to speak on Mahakaruna. Before I come to this Mahakaruna, I will speak something in a very brief manner about the Anukampa, Daya, Anudaya, Karuna, Mahakaruna, and how these have been developed in our Mahayana literature, like Bodhicharya Avatar and other Buddhist Sanskrit text in a different manner. As we know that, first of all, in the first sermon of the Buddha at Isipatanam Mikdai, at Saranath, Buddha spoke that Tarat Bhikkhave Charikam Bahujan Hitai Lokanukampai Athai Dev Manushanam Ti. So here we find the term Anukampa, the first sermon which gives immense light on the term Anukampa. So here the term Anukampa has great significance also, and it has been defined as Anukampati Paradukhena Chit Kampana. It is taking of the consciousness by seeing the suffering of the others. So in the beginning, the term we are having also Daya, Anudaya. So in the text Dhammasangani, the first book of Abhidhamma Pitaka, we find that how this term Daya, Anudaya, Karuna has been stated. So here Karuna has been stated in the term of Adosu. Adosu ti metta, metta ti parhit kamata, that I desire to help others. But the text Dhammasangani says that yo adosu adusasana adusittam metti mitayana anudaya anudayayana anudayatitam hitesita anukampa apyapado abhyapajyo adoso slanam ayam bucchati adoso. So here ados is in the sense of the friendliness, or anudaya, that is the kindness, or metiyeta, that is it is in the sense of friendliness. So here we in the early text of the Abhidhamma Pitaka we find the term Daya, Anudaya, and Karuna in the term of the adosa, or a dves, or absence of antipathy. But later on in the text like Sigalobad Sutta, we also find this Anukampa. In the earlier text of Mahayana text also we find the term Anukampa also. In Acharya Nagarjun, in the Madhyamaka avatar, it starts that Sarvdristi Prahanaya Sadharmam Adesiyat Anukampam Upaday Tam Namasyami Gautamam. So in the earlier Sanskrit text, the term has also been used as Anukampa. So here Anukampa is nothing but it is a sense of Mahakaruna. So Acharya Chandrakirti has also stated this Anukampa, or you can say in the sense of the Mahakaruna. So I will speak that how Acharya Chandrakirti in the Prasanpada has stated about the Anukampa, that yah sadharmam prapancha samam sivam pratit samudpad agya hi desitwan sravdishti pranaarth jagat जगताम अनुकंपाय उपादाय महाकरुणाव मेव आश्रित्य. So here it is in the sense of Anukampa is here in the sense of Mahakaruna, that is the great compassion. And it is in the sense of the removing of the all mithya drishti, that is all the false views. So later in the in the earlier Pali text, we find the term Anukampa, but later in the commentarial literature, this Anukampa has been replaced with the term Karuna. In the Sumangal Bilasani, the commentary of the Dignikaya, we find that Karuna Sital Hadayam Paya Pajot Bihatmotamam Saranamar Garu Bande Suktam Gati Bimuttam. So the term here it is the Karuna. Later on, also in the Itibuttak Atkatha, we also find the term Mahakarunika, the sense of a virtue or epithet for the Blessed One, Buddha also. And here, the Atkathakar, the Buddha Ghosh, says that Mahakarunikam Natham Nei Sagaram Pargum. That here, Mahakarunik is the Blessed One who is who takes a person from the one shore of the existence to the another shore of existence. And he is in the sense of the knowledge or knowing the things that how a person can be crossed from one shore to another shore. In the again Samanta Pasadika, we also find the term yo kappakoti hi apameyam kalam karantu dukkarani khedam gato lokhitay natho namo karunikas tassa. Here, Bodhi is also in the sense of Mahakarunik. So here the term has been replaced from the Anukampa or Daya for the sense of the as a epithet of the Blessed One. Again, in now we are coming in that how the term Karuna has been replaced as Mahakaruna. In the text of Khudak Nikaya, one of the texts of the Khudak Nikaya, Patisambhidha Mag, the term this Mahakaruna has come. So here Mahakaruna has been told for the Buddha that whenever this world is burning, Aditto, Viparyaya, that when this world is burning, then the Buddha, who is Mahakarunik, he comes and a great compassion soar forth on the Blessed One. And then he thinks that how this Mahakaruna can be given to the other persons. It is also said in the text that in the morning, before going for the Charika, he thinks about the great compassions and he thinks that who is in the great suffering and to whom I have to give the great compassion or Mahakaruna to the beings. So we are having the references of the text in the in the Pali literature also. Now I will come that how in the Sanskrit Buddhist text like Bodhi Charjavatar, the term Karuna has been given great significance or importance. As we know that there is a need of the Charja or for having a Bodhichitta. As we know that Bodhichitta is the seed of enlightenment. And here the seed of enlightenment for the there are two aspects, that is the ultimate bodhicitta and relative bodhicitta, that is the paramartha bodhicitta and samvritti bodhicitta. Here ultimate bodhicitta is that type of bodhicitta where there is the cognizance for three all the things that all things are subject to impermanence, all things are subject to suffering, and all things are subject to soulless. Where there is the knowledge of all, you can say, the nature of the reality, that what is the nature of the reality through this paramarth bodhicitta we can have. Another aspect is called as relative bodhicitta, that is samvriti bodhicitta. Here, samvriti bodhicitta is that type of consciousness through which there can be a will or aspire to that how the suffering of the people can be eliminated or removed. So that type of these two things, that Paramartha Bodhicitta, ultimate Bodhicitta, and Samvriti Bodhicitta, that is the relative Bodhicitta. Again, we do not find any link between the Paramartha Bodhicitta and the Samvriti Bodhicitta in the Bodhicharya avatar. But Acharya Santidev says that these Bodhicitta, these two Bodhicitta are interdependent on each other. The first Paramartha Bodhicitta is nothing but the knowledge of the emptiness, that is the sunyata. And through the second Bodhicitta, that is the Samvriti Bodhicitta, through Samvriti Bodhicitta, a person can have a karuna to remove the suffering of the others. So here it is Acharya Santidev also says that without the knowledge of the emptiness, a compassion cannot be arisen, and without the absence of knowledge of the emptiness, the compassion cannot arise. So both of these two things are interconnected with each others. Again, sometimes scholars are of the opinion that this karuna and the bodhicitta, they are related with each other, and there is a rising of mahakaruna also. So in the Mahayana, early Mahayana literature, we also find that Manjusri is designated as a personification of the wisdom, that is the pragya. And Avalokiteshwara is also designated as a personification of the karuna. So this karuna and pragya have given much importance in the later Mahayana text also. And in that way, we are also having Mahapragya as well as Mahakaruna also. So there is a great development of the term that how Karuna and the Bodhicitta and the Pragya, when there is a combination of the Pragya as well as the Karuna, then there is a development of the Mahakaruna. So in that later text, we are also having like that. So in the again we'll come that sometimes scholars are saying in the text that Karuna has only Sattu Alambana, that it has only object of the human beings, and it has the only awareness of the human beings. But in the case of Mahakaruna, it is the object of Mahakaruna is Dharma Alambana. That is there is an object of the knowing of the nature of the reality, that all things are subject to impermanence, all things are subject to suffering, and all dhammas are subject to soulless. But there is a question that again, when a human being is reduced to the dharma, then how it then it will be called as a mahakar. There will be arising of the uh, there will be arising of dharma alambana. So here there is a, I think, internet
Okay, thank you very much.
disturbance. So again,
Yeah, there is
huh,
some problem is
again,
there.
Karuna shows the advesa bhava, and Mahakaruna shows the amoha bhava. Thank you very much.